longer than she thought they would take. So, they're a lot longer than she thought you'd be. So we're gonna start with the border icing. So a lot of this icing, you actually start off with doing the border lines. So with the icing recipe, you put a little tiny bit of milk. So you put 2 tablespoons of milk. Try to use soya milk. For that, it's because you don't want it too thick, because you don't want it to run. But you also want it to keep shape and not take too long to wiggle its way through. So now, Tori is just like, she can add more. She has a lot of icing. She made a bit too much icing. So the recipe is just above her head right there. Above her head. That's to make white, straight up white icing. You can add a single drop of gel or like normal food coloring to get the colors. So at the moment, Tori's just doing the borders. That's the most important part. So with each color, you actually need to have a border layer before you add them in. Please learn how to draw circles. Don't be like Tori. Tori doesn't know how to draw circles. So that's why her circle's a bit wonky. But it adds character to it. It adds a little bit of character to it. And it's okay, right? It's just a bit charismatic, as one calls it. As one calls it. So obviously, once you kind of get used to it, you can kind of know what you're doing. So this is why Tori's second cookie, it looks less weird. It looks less weird. And Tori's like, maybe she needs to cut the nozzle a bit. Because you need to make sure you got the right nozzle. Because Tori's not very good at piping. As you can tell, Tori's much more of a savory cook compared to a sweet. But she wanted to make something sweet because Vtuber Fest is all sweet things. So Tori made a mistake making sweet things because she likes to eat sweet things. She just can't make them. But, you're on this adventure with Tori now. You can't deal with that. You're stuck with her forever now. Tori's roast dinner is... Tori makes a lot more savory meals than sweet things because Tori doesn't really have a sweet tooth that much because look, she has one big fang and that fang is like asking to get cavities and Tori doesn't want to go to the dentist. It's a bit scary. But Tori cute, Katsuri, your singing was so good yesterday. Tori. Piping takes practice? Yeah, this is Tori's first time properly piping with icing. Because look, every gal in home economics lesson, or we don't have that in the UK, we don't have home economics. But whenever you do icing for the first time, you kind of just put water in it. But there's actually different ways of preparing icing. So before you continue on, Tori has a lot of colors because she's trying to make a little self-portrait of herself. We'll see how that turns out. Everygal. But yeah, so first you gotta water it down. You gotta water it down with an extra tablespoon of milk. Tori uses soya milk because cats can't have lactose. But we're gonna fill the little circles up. It's a bit difficult. You gotta get used to it. Used to the consistency. Tori thinks the consistency is good. So usually her recipe is for 2 tablespoons of milk for the border layer and adding an extra tablespoon for the filling icing, Because milk is a bit sweet. It is a bit sweet because her cookies, she purposely made them not very sweet because the icing is a lot. Icing is a lot. And of course, you want to prepare your other colors before you start watering them down. Tori doesn't like doing washing up, so she kind of skipped around a bit because she needed to prepare the other colors. It's kind of fun, when you mix colors, you're like, oh, that's not the color you want, but you deal with it. You go with it now. You go with it. And she just wanted it, a good base, because she wanted a base. You want to make sure, you can tap them slightly just to make sure the ripples and the air bubbles go out. But they're usually fine. So, now you got your little, base piece. You let it cool down for a bit. You get it cool down for a couple of minutes to let it harden. So now, Tori's gonna add her orange layer, which is the border layer for the orange one. Tori's cooking is always making them special. Tori's cooking is mostly savory stuff. So, now we're gonna do the ears. Look, Tori has little ears. Yep, they're there. Tori thinks, yep, they're there. Very good. So now she needs to make a self-portrait. Kind of hard to make a self-portrait to draw a tiger. She knows how to draw herself. So you get the little round ears, there we go. Tigers have round ears. Round, big ears. We have a big snoot as well. We have a big... Tori knows she can't see the snoot over here, but they exist. They exist, okay? They exist. They exist, okay? And now Tori wants to... Tori thought, yep, she can fill the ears with the filling layer. Don't do this, Evita. Don't do this. You will regret this, as Tori has regretted this. As you can see, Tori did not lay GaooO down properly. She did not lay GaooO down properly. Amateur mistake. Amateur mistake, because now it's too heavy. It's too heavy, and now it's broken through the layer of the white. As you can tell, it is slowly melting into it. Don't do it, Tori. Be patient, because icing a lot of the time is a lot of patience, okay? As you can tell, Tori is slowly melting. Tori does not melt. Tigers do not melt. Let her tell you that now. They don't melt. We don't melt, okay? So you can use a chopstick to try to like spread the color, which is fine. Like normally people use like nail art tools as well as like specialist icing tools. Tori doesn't have that, so Tori is melting. Her ears are okay. Her ears on the other cookie are fine, but you can tell it's struggling. And Tori at this point, Tori's like, why did she just not make a Thai dish? Because Tori makes Thai dishes all the time, right? She makes these delicious Thai dishes, and then you know, it's full of goodness and full of delicious nutrients. And then here we have a melting tiger. Tori calls it, you know, contemporary art. It's contemporary, you know? It's like, Tori's just looking at it like, you know what? We're gonna swap a cookie. Then the cookie's back. Now that Tori knows, don't do it. We're back in the game now, everyone. We're back in the game. We're back in the game. So now, Tori's gonna make the little border. And once you make the little border, you can like look off, like, kind of like dilute. Is that the right word? Yeah, like dilute the mixture more. You feel like Tori should instead call it regret? There's no regrets in life. Everything comes out to be how you want it to be in the end. Everything goes okay. You just gotta believe in yourself, you know? You gotta believe in the power of cookies. Like Tori did. So now we have the pink layer because Tori has pink hair. Of course, whether or not she gets the right color is okay. She gets a good, nice, bright color. And you know what? Now that she's kind of learned how to pipe, her piping is a lot better. You can tell she's not melting anymore. And it's kind of fun. Like, piping is definitely fun. So Tori really recommends it for any girl who just wants like a little part-time, little extra fun in it, you know? The power of cookies. Believe in the power of cookies, every girl. It gets Tori through the day with a nice cuppa. It's a nice, delicious cuppa with a tea. Tori learned today it's called a builder's brew. And Tori's like, oh, big brain. Tori was taught about it today. But yeah, we are now doing our border layers for our cookie. It's beginning to look like Tori, right? You know, just a bit, you know? Looks a bit like Tori, right? Next, we have our filling layer. But where are we just gonna do hearts? Lots of hearts! Tori then does a lot more savory food when she does her videos and stuff because sweets. Tori likes sweets. And it's kind of hard to film sweets. It's looking cute. Oh, thank you. Tori, it goes uphill from after the melting tiger, okay? It definitely goes uphill. And then it takes a bit near the end. But Tori will let you all decide on her fate. Because Tori thinks it's kind of cute. And this is when you have a little free reign when you make cookies, right? Don't talk about Tori's sippy stream. Tori's just trying to bake some cookies, okay? She's trying to bake some lovely cookies. And you know, you get a lot of freedom with these kind of cookies. They're definitely something that you kind of get used to decorating, and you kind of get used to the amount of strength you need to do it. There's a lot of factors to to like icing sugar. You know how much of the piping bag you cut to make the shape of the hole you need. And Tori is gonna now do the filling layer. Huh? Huh? And now we gotta fill it in. We get cheesy. Cheesy? What? Don't Tori like this. Tori's in front of many cows. Many cow pals. Many new cow pals. Tori doesn't need to be outed like this. Tori just needs to you know, like just get used to all the like sugar intake, you know? Still sugar. So anyway, before Tori gets distracted over lamenting on her sippy drinky streams, she's now currently using the filling layer, like the filling icing. So that's the one with the extra tablespoon of milk to actually fill in the extra gaps. She's gonna fill in the extra gaps, so she's gonna use a chopstick just to fill in the gaps, because you don't want to use the spoon, right? You don't want to use the spoon, and you want to fill it all up. You want to fill it up and make sure you don't put too much, because if you put too much, you risk the chances of it spilling, and you definitely don't want it to spill, okay? You want it to stay in those borders that you created. So next layer, the orange layer. We're gonna color Tori up. We're gonna color Tori. You add those tiny bit of milk, a tiny bit of milk, and we're gonna mix it all in, okay? Tori's using this, like, kind of just guesstimating. Maybe that's where her downfall is. She just guesstimates this, because a lot of confectionaries, you definitely can just guesstimate. Like wait. Opposite. With confectionaries and desserts, you cannot guesstimate stuff. Tori's life is just based on guesstimating. So, like savory foods, when she makes them, she's like, this is okay. Don't do that with confectionery, here we go. Don't do that with confectionery. We're gonna fill this little tiger up with a little toothpick. You gotta get used to using toothpicks, okay? Tori can't use toothpicks very much. She has canines. They don't really work with that. No, they don't exist. But Tori is gonna fill this little bit up and get really happy because it hasn't overfilled. And Tori's like, it didn't overfill. Big gal. She's gonna use a tiny bit of the white to actually fill up her snoot, because tiger snoots are like they protrude out of our faces, you know, right for the snoot. So we're gonna like fill it up and stuff. Do we eat cookies and Tori likes dipping cookies in like a hot tea, but then the cookie just like melts and it looks kind of sad. Then again, eating a cookie with your own face in it, it's something. But it's kind of fun in the end, isn't it? So now we have the base layers. Tori put too much milk in the face layer, in the the skin layer, and you can tell what happens. Tori will show you what happens if you overfill it. If you over dilute it and you fill it. Tori will show you. Hot tea? Yeah, tea is hot. You know? A nice breakfast, like English breakfast tea. So now Tori's gonna do the little layer, and that's kind of it. You know, you only need the chin. Tori just needs to draw the chin part, right? And Tori, said, oh yeah, Tori should tell you about the biscuit part. The biscuit's a really simple recipe of just like granulated sugar, some plain flour, and a stick of butter. And you gotta just blend that thing in, blend it into its a little mold, put a tiny bit of vanilla extract in, and you can just mix it all up, and it becomes like a weird sticky dough. You put it in some cling film, shove it in the fridge for about an hour, and it's perfect. You can roll it out, cut it into shapes. It's all gal. Your extra gold, delicious. PG Tori's mostly most of her drinks is PG chips, to be honest. Most of her tea is PG tips because it has the funny monkey in it. Tori can't deal with the funny monkey. But yeah, see? You can tell over there, right there, her forehead's beginning to recede into her hair. Don't do this. This is only because Tori used a dilution way too like light. Like it's way too diluted for like what Tori needed. That's why her fringe is slowly receding. But that's what we can just think of it as Tori if she was in a windy day. You know? It's Tori with a windy day. And a cute, like, sleeping face, and then Tori, like, sees a photo of herself sleeping, and she's like, it's a bit like that, okay? Tori is, are you sure Bloodbrain's been calling Tori hair? Hey, Tori's fur is perfectly okay? It's not molting season yet. She thinks anyway. But now we're doing the black accents over a biscuit. This is the part where Tori gets to draw her stripes. Her stripes in her ears. Her stripes on her head that you can't see because Tori is in human form at the moment. She's not in her tiger form. But we have little stripes in her forehead, and they're all very unique to each tiger, right? That's how you can tell all of us away. Bit blowy out, yeah, bit blowy out, bruv. Tori draws her little stripes, and this is error number 4. She did an outline. She was like, oh, this would be cute as an outline. Don't do it. You will turn it into a child's drawing. Tori has turned it into a child's drawing. Cafe Melon, Cafe, welcome. And welcome every cow in Annie Market and Vtuber Fest. And cow day, everyone. Tori is currently making sugar cookies. So look, she did little bits. Oh, that's kind of cute, but her brain went, let's do an outline. Don't do it. Don't do it, every cow. Tori is telling you right now. Pass, Tori? Bad. Don't do the outline. Looks cute. Just you wait until she gets to this one. And Tori, instead of noticing that her forehead is now high up in her ears, it's here. Her forehead is not there. So now she just made it very obvious that her forehead's leaking into her hair. But that's okay. Cafe, Perky, and Blender. Cafe. We're making a delicious cookie. So, here we are. Where Tori's inside her head. She's like, oh no. It's too late to turn back. It's too late to turn back. It's too late for Tori. Tori's like, oh no. Oh no. No, Tori doesn't have any big, Tori doesn't have a big forehead. It's why she has a fringe. You can't see it. You can't see. Okay? No bully, Tori. Try your best. So she has a tiny bit of yellow because all you can see of the yellow is Tori's eyes, and Tori's eyes 2 dots in this cookie. So she has a tiny bit. She has her little hairpins on the side. You can see that? Little hairpins on the side. Right there. So she needs to put a tiny bit of yellow. Because she's one of those gals that would spend too long on the whole image and then realize everything is kind of a bit funky. These cookies, obviously, give her a chin. She does have one. Remember? She has a chin. So, she looks at this and goes, oh no. That's a bit of orange because she's lost her orange at some point. Some point in the journey, she's lost the orange. No, her ears are still here. She feels them. Cafe, DJ Cow. Bucket of fried chicken? Yeah, it's Tori's favorite thing. Delicious herbs and spices. Tori loves chicken. She makes a lot of chicken as well. It's her namesake. Because ToriThaiga means chicken taiga. And even though she has taiga, which is like her native language is a Thai, she got given a nickname after she ate some chicken and wanted to be a VTuber because she wanted to eat more chicken. Okay? But now, Tori went and decorated more of the cookies because she's like, what is that? What is that face? Look at her. Does she look like that? Tell us about the chicken you had. Tori had a honey teriyaki chicken that's been smoked in applewood and an onion. Like, it's been smoked for a while. It was so delicious. Tori likes making chicken. But this isn't like a perfect amount of extra bits added. So these, what you see down there, are Tori's meringue. She made them the other day. Because Tori made some egg tarts, and she had leftover egg whites. She made meringue out of them. They look less weird than her cookies, and she was like, she could combine the two. Because she has a lot, okay? She has a lot of meringues. But she made them. She made the little buckets, and then she's gonna add more to it. But slowly, we're gaining the amount of biscuits. Look, a tiny one. And then, we're gonna have more. All of them. So look, don't do the outline. The outline destroys the cookie. Look at the other one. The other one looks a bit special, but it's just special enough for Tori, okay? You like tiny one? The tiny one? Which one? You mean the one that Tori didn't do the icing for? Not enough peanut butter crackers? You can probably put peanut butter into them, like in between each of them. But Tori's like, okay, how does she make this look okay in the camera? Crackers, that tiny one? Just you wait, Tori's favorite one, personally, is like a tiny... Oh look, she's finally noticed the forehead problem. And she's like, it's too late. It's too late. We live with our consequences in life. We live with the consequences in life. Tori cannot stop trying to fix it past Tori. Tori's like, okay, we deal with we live with what we have. But Tori is gonna continue on, gonna fight on as all tigers should be. We are strong tigers. We are strong tigers, and we don't get sad about the looks of our cookies. We don't get sad about cookies. Tori won't get sad about this. She just doesn't have a forehead that size, right? Welcome to Vtuber Fest. As Tori opens up with some weird-looking cookies. But we're gonna continue to decorate the rest in a second because Tori's like, how does she decorate them that quickly? So she's gonna go mad cookie decorating. They're beautiful. Is this a paw collection? What cookie are you looking at? You get some, go to Specsavers. You like 3,000? Tori's happy people want to eat them. They're actually really delicious, right? Tori gave them to some of her gal pals, and they were like, yeah, it's really good. Some of them definitely look a bit more melted than these. Tori was like, she has to pick the good ones, okay? She can't show you all. She can't show you her slightly melted face ones, cause it looks like we're slowly melting. We're slowly melting, and Tori doesn't want to melt, okay? To the good looking, you eat. Yeah, that's true, fair. That is exactly what Tori has done so far. She has eaten the melted ones. She ate the melted ones, and she was like, okay, she's eaten the melted ones, and now the rest are still the rest is still cute. So Tori's like, okay, you will stay alive. You will stay alive, lost. You will be the final one to get eaten. But Tori just looks at them like they're like a little skirt. Good looking cookies. Yeah, Tori just kind of goes, yep, you will get eaten last. So she wrote her name. Oh wait, you can't. You see it? Wait. Where's that? There you go. She wrote her name. She was like, she has a lot of black ones left, like black icing sugar left, and she was like, write her name. Every gal likes a little decorated cookie, and she got a little heart on one. She's like, why did she not just do simple shapes? Why did this tiger go, yeah, let's take a self-portrait. Maybe we'll make the Mona Lisa on a cookie. No, Tori is not skilled like that. It takes a long time to decorate things really well. Tori is a novice. This is her first time decorating cookies. So it's like, why did she decide to do a self-portrait? Why can't she just do hearts? Or like a shape of a cat? You know? Oh wait, Tori can move herself. Oh, no, that's the wrong thing to move. Okay, there we go. We go back to the table. There we go. You thought it was tiger? You think Tori... Hey. It's obviously an A. Tori's writing is very, childish to an extent. It's childish but handwriting. Because the font above her is, her own writing. She made her own font as well. But look! This one's a lot cuter! Look at the small one. It looks a bit funny, but Tori likes that one the most. Because he's just like, ow. She likes that one. Tori is a boomer. Excuse her, like, how's that gonna do with cookies? Usually, grandma's cookies are usually the best cookies, okay? Like, Tori can make organic cookies as well. Maybe, just until recently, okay? Imagine trying to make cookies without thumbs. What kind of tea does Tori like? Tori's favorite is actually like a... She's very basic, right? She likes a good British English breakfast tea. A good one with the right ratio of milk and like the tiniest bit of sugar. Delicious. But if she doesn't feel like milk, this is never like a sencha. Sencha is good. She likes a good rose tea as well. She has a lot of Thai milk tea, which is a very sweet version of tea. It's incredibly sweet. Tori would recommend it only because if you're like need a sugar rush, because instead of sugar and milk, you use condensed milk. And if any guy has ever tried condensed milk, it's incredibly sweet, but it's so good. It's so good. It's so delicious. A classic build-it brew, exactly. When you open Grandma's cookie box with fine sewing equipment in it. Tori has done that before. Tori has definitely opened a box thinking there's gonna be some like, jammy Dodgers and bourbons. You open it, nope, a pink cushion. And Tori's like, oh, okay. Boomer cookies are the best looking. Tori is nope. Excuse her. She doesn't know. She's still in MSN and Skype days. What are you talking about? Of course, Tori is 79. Excuse her. Tori is nice and youthful, okay? She's a youthful gal. She's a nice youthful gal. So now, these were the ones that survived the image showing. There are a few on the side. The Tori's like, she cannot show this. She can definitely not show this, or else she will get flamed and she would have to put her apron up just like, Hell's Kitchen style. She'd be like, nope, apron back up. You gotta leave. Trying to look gay for your age? No, it's all the chicken. It's all the like chicken and the delicious 11 herbs and spices. Delicious. That's how you do it. Get the 11 herbs and spices. Why are Tori's? Do not do outlines. Do not do outlines, every gal. Tori's gonna warn you right now. Unless you have a tiny like piping. Tori's piping skills not good. But yeah, we made some biscuits, every gal. We made some like little like decorated biscuits. And somehow don't do outlines, cause the one Tori's her favorite thing is the one in the corner, cause that one looks the most normal. That one looks the most normal of all of them. Actually, no, the one with the meringue looks the best one. But, it's quite difficult to, pipe for your first time. But it's definitely kind of fun. Tori thinks this is really fun with, like, a few gal pals. Just like, here's some base cookies. And just, go ham. Draw whatever you want. It's kind of fun in a sense. Well, it's the cookies, yeah. It's Tori's first time making cookies. They're very nice. They're very, sweet. But, they're perfect with a cup of tea, They're perfect with a cuppa. And then, oh, Tori ate the rest of the cookie. She ate the rest of the cookie. But that, every gal, is Tori's, little moment show of her cookie making. She has made a little show of the cookie making. And Tori hopes you all like the little cooking section. Normally she does make a lot of cooking stuff. And she's gonna make all delicious cookies, and she makes lots of food. But for now, we're gonna go back to our lovely hosts, Tyler and
Okay.
Phoebe.
I'm being stalked by a tiger. I'm scared.
Delicious. Now how
But,
San is a chicken VTuber? Delicious.
Yeah, I was gonna say. So
Now
you
how
said during your
San is a
performance,
chicken VTuber?
that you really like making fried chicken. There just so happens to be a chicken VTuber coming like two performances after you.
Unless,
we
Tori
should
just
have
happens to
hired
find-
like a security.
Unless, Tori just happens to find they're safe. For now.
Is it?
They're safe.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Is there still echo?
For now. Tori is more Tori.
Absolutely. Tori, so like how did why did you decide on baking today? What got you to want to get that sugar rush?
Tori just wanted to make like a really cute dessert. You know how like you see all those cute Instagram posts of people making like cute little decorated stuff? She did channel doesn't look that delicious. Like, doesn't look very cute. And Tori wanted to match the VTuber fest because every other gal who's in the fest is super cute. And Tori's like, yeah, let's make something cute. Tori was actually gonna draw Phoebe as one of her cookies, and she was like, after she did her one, she was like, no. She was like, no, she's not doing that anymore.
No, but your Tori cookie was super, super cute. And you're super, super cute.
Yeah.
So I was not disappointed at all. I was not. Nope.
Tori is cute. Yeah.
Speaking
Tori
of Tori being super, super cute, I was wondering if you could just give like a brief introduction of who you are and what kind of content do you like to stream?
So her name is ToriThaiga. She is a tiger in the UK. She came from all the way in Thailand, and then she ate some chicken when she was in a zoo, and then she was like, "Ooh, delicious!" And now she was like, she escaped from the zoo. Don't tell the zoo that, but she escaped, and then she wanted to be a VTuber because she wanted to try all the food. And her main thing with her YouTube and her Twitch and stuff is that she likes to make recipes and post them online. So all the food by the side of her here is food that she's made before and posted the recipes off on her Twitter and stuff. Obviously, she plays some games. As you can see, as some people have talked about it in the chat, Tori does a lot of like horror games sometimes. She does like Bloodborne, and she plays other games like Yakuza games. She just plays a lot of games, but a lot of times she does like food videos and how-tos and stuff like that. That's Tori's food. And she's on the hunt. She's on the hunt to eat every VTuber prey animal she can find.
That sounds terrifying yet adorable at the exact same time. So I don't know. Terrible.
Well, it's very, very fitting that
Terradorable.
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 Hashtag.
Like we're coining it here. You guys heard it here. Tori is Terradorable.
Tori likes that. Tori will take that. She has a bad thing with that. Also a gacha addict. We don't talk about the gacha stuff. Okay?
Oh no, the gacha pandemic's got even Tori too. It can be spread to tigers. Oh no.
Oh no.
May I ask what kind of gacha you like to play?
Tori used to play a lot of Fake Grand Order, but at the moment, because her gal pals, her in the chat as well, they banned her from Genshin because she may have spent a good couple of hundred on a character, and she got him, but then she wanted to continue to get him, and then they now banned her from playing the game. And it got to a point where they were like, stop. And Tori's like, but she wants to play more. She wants to play more. But now they banned her from the game. But at the moment, she can only handle one gacha at a time, so she's playing Genshin a lot at the moment.
That is smart. Valheim MMA is good too.
Tori has her own Valheim server, is a Minecraft server as well. So we play a lot on that. Tori built an arena yesterday. Well, not yesterday, but we built an arena and we fought each other for the title of king.
And
Tori
you win?
did not win.
No!
Tori's not gonna win. Everybody's picking on her.
Tori has a fight pit. I never thought of making a fight pit in Valheim before. But it's
come to
somehow
Tori's fight pit?
Oh no.
You wanna come?
Okay, if you want to finally win against somebody, then you'll play against me and you'll easily beat me.
I'll download it right now, and I'm willing to be sacrificed into the pit.
She'll meet you at the arena, Tyler. She'll meet you at the arena.
Meet us behind the Denny's, Tori. Well, behind the Denny's, 2 a.m.
We don't even have Denny's over here. Tori will meet you next to Greg's.
Greg's. Is Greg's like a Denny's as well in Thailand?
No, Tori's in the UK, so Greg's is like a really like cheap bakery, and every gal goes to Greg's unless you want to meet in front of Tesco's. Tori can go to that. Oh, we can meet in Nando's. You're right. We can get a chicken Nando's, and we can fight in the back.
Yes, get chicken Nando's, and then we fight. Sounds like a fun time.
Oh man.
But
Poultry power.
Poultry power. But that's I really think that it's cool that you post up cooking videos and you even stream cooking. I was looking at your channel and I saw that for your 400 sub celebration, I think it was like 2 months ago or something. You made something that had chicken in it. Of course, it had chicken in it. Chicken's your number one favorite food.
Yeah, delicious.
So, what
Tori
is
made
your
a
favorite
roast
favorite
chicken.
thing that you've made?
Favorite thing that Tori makes, it's her signature dish. It's a Thai dish called kaprao, and it's a sweet basil dish, right? Because Tori loves eating fried chicken. She's absolutely terrible at making fried chicken, right? So she likes to eat it,
I
but she
doubt
can't make
that.
it. No, Tori
Mm.
can't. Tori can't cook it properly. She gets impatient and starts eating it, and she looks at it and goes, "Oh, it's kind of half raw." So I would not
Oh
recommend that unless you have the digestive system of a tiger. Would not recommend. Would just would not recommend.
Let me
But
write this
Tori's
down.
favorite thing to cook is called krapao. It's a
Mm,
Thai dish that's like a kind of like a street food, kind of like a comfort food for a lot of like Thai people because obviously every cow knows what pad Thai is and curries and stuff like
no.
that. But the street food, the comfort food for most Thai people is actually called kapao, which is like a soya sauce based like sweet basil dish with a lot of minced meat. Tori posted a video
Mm.
of that when she first made it because it was like a recipe that she's like known for so long, and she wanted to share that with every cow. It's really easy to
absolutely.
make, but it's very like it's a taste that a lot of people probably never like tried before. But she'll
Mm.
recommend it. She doesn't have a photo here. She only has chicken things on her on her pin board
Is
at the
there
moment.
is there a chicken dish that you want to make so badly, but it's really hard to make?
Hi KFC hot wings. So
Ah.
in every country, Thai like KFC is slightly different. So Japan has
Hmm.
something called the crispy set, and the chicken is a lot more crispier. In Thailand, we have called like wing zap, and that is like a hot wing, a crispy hot wing, but covered in this amazing like spicy powder, and it's the pingiest thing in the world. It is beautiful.
Oh my goodness, it sounds amazing,
Yeah.
amazing, amazing.
When you make it, you better invite us. I'm there. I'll jump into the 2D world and join you.
Please. Why
What is
I'll come
your
here.
like?
She always prepares her dishes. Whenever a gal pal joins her, you become part of her menu, but you're like a little ration. You know, you get an emergency ration, so you'll be okay. Don't you worry. But until then, Tori will treat you nice and well. Lots of delicious
It's
treats.
like Hansel and Gretel, like the witch will
Yeah.
fatten up the kids, and they
Mhm.
get to eat lots and lots of good treats. So that at least they get to
Mhm.
like be here for a good time, not a long time,
Yeah.
before they
Yeah.
get
Until
eaten.
until Tori runs
At
out
least
of
they're
food, and
well
she's like,
fed.
exactly. You're gonna be well fed until the day that Tori runs out of food. And
I
you know.
wouldn't mind going out like that. I wouldn't mind going out like that. We're all Paimon. We're all basically Paimon. We're all
Yes.
emergency rations.
Delicious.
Urahara said Tori restaurant when?
Yeah.
Tori? You see, Tori's food, like, you know how people, like, when, like, fancy food places, they always make the food look so pretty? Tori's food does not look pretty, okay? She has to take a lot of time presenting these photos to make them look slightly appetizable. Because Tori's food tastes amazing. But, Tori's food is, like, made with love. She can't bulk make them. So, it's kind of like Tori would love to cook for more people, but she feels like she can only cook like one dish. So it's like only four people can come in one day in her restaurant.
Well, it's
Only
like,
four.
is that why your gal pals call you like a boomer granny? It's because like when I think about like grandma comfort food, it doesn't look great, but it sure is delicious,
Ab-
you know?
That's
yeah.
that's such a nice way of saying it. No, they just call her a boomer because she can't understand technology.
But you're a tiger. You're a tiger. I mean,
But they
at
still
least
pick on her. Still pick
like
on her poor
you
little
guys,
tiger.
Tori is big brain. I don't know any other tigers that know how to stream and like
Yeah.
use like
Exactly.
stream technology
Imagine
and stuff.
Imagine you have fun. You don't have thumbs, you know? Suddenly you have thumbs and now you have to press some buttons and you're like, oh, wow. There's a lot going on here.
That's true. You were playing games without opposable thumbs.
Exactly. Most of the day, Tori is a tiger for him. So, most of the day, she's like, she can't reach the computer. How does she press the on button? She has to use her tail. Her tail kind of does the trick for her. Her tail's kind of like, press the button, Tori. Press the button.
So
It's
talented.
yeah, absolutely. So I have a really important question for you as you're gaming. What is the most important snack while you're gaming?
Hmm, hmm. say, Tori really likes cotton candy grapes. But they're
Because I
currently
feel
off
like
season at the moment. So Tori replaces it with like a crunch regime on her Twitch, which Tori eats like a single crisp. A single crisp. And she crunches it. But her favorite snack to eat during a stream is cotton candy grapes.
those are
Ignore the
so
cucumbers
good.
in the chat. Just ignore them, okay? They're being mean. Just ignore them. She doesn't like cucumbers. They're scary. No.
Wait,
Cucumbers.
is this like have you seen those videos of cats where they'll put a cucumber or a
Yes.
pickle? Yeah,
Yes,
so it's
it's
like that.
real. It's real. It's
You know
real
what we're
stuff,
talking
okay?
about, Tyler?
It's real stuff,
Do you
okay?
know the
Those things
cucumber
are
videos?
terrifying.
Of course,
Why are they so large?
absolutely.
Why
And
are you so large?
it makes me want to have a cat and just do it all day. I'm just
Excuse
kidding.
me.
No,
What, you can
that's
terrify
I
terrible.
will
it?
come over and bat that cucumber away. None of that, thank you. None of that. We're not
I,
doing that, Tyler.
I don't want to
No.
be mauled by a tiger. So you know what? Cucumbers are bad. Now that I think about it, cucumbers are the worst.
Okay.
I mean, when you think about it, like cucumbers are baby pickles and pickles are bad. So like
No, Tori recently learned that pickles were cucumbers, and she was like, no. No pickles now. No pickles.
nuh-uh.
No. Terrifying. Absolutely terrifying. None of
I'm
that, thank
glad
you.
that hating pickles is like a universal thing that humans and tigers can both agree
Yep.
So,
But now her cat bullies her about cucumbers, and now she's like, can't escape from it.
oh no, chat's totally bullying you with the cucumbers right now.
Y'all, could y'all be so mean? She's so adorable, and she's cooking amazing stuff for you.
Yeah, she's cooking stuff for you guys without thumbs. The things that your granny goes through for you.
Yeah.
Are you gonna call Tori a granny as well? Tori just wanna be
Leave Tori alone.
granny. Look, he doesn't have any wrinkles yet. She knows it's gonna come at one point, okay? She's not yet. She's still nice and young and hot. She's in with the kids,
In with the
She
kids,
knows what
right.
TikTok is,
Course.
okay? She knows
Yeah.
what TikTok is too, okay?
Yeah, hashtag. Let's hashtag all of it.
Sorry, my bad.
vibes.
All the hashtags.
Yes. Tori is a young and hip tiger
Yeah.
who's in with the
With the
kids.
kids,
Yes.
Absolutely. Forever young.
Speaking of being a young and hip tiger, how long have you been VTubing, and how's your experience been with VTubing so far?
Tori started with just making videos. Actually, she made her first video in October because initially she was just gonna be like a video only VTuber, and then she decided to start streaming in January. So it's coming up to her 6 months soon, like next month. So it's gonna be a weird experience. She's made a lot of gal pals. A lot of them turned up bullying Tori in our hit chats, but she still loves them quite equally. She's met a lot of friendly gal pals as well. A lot of different VTubers and a lot of fun times, to be honest.
Y'all better be careful because tigers have claws. That's what I've been told.
Tori has many decorated claws. It's one of her pastimes as well. She likes to make like ita nails, which is like when you like decorate your nails to look like anime characters and stuff. She kind of does that. If you guys saw in the video, she had pom pom pudding.
I saw that. I was gonna
With lots of
say.
nails.
So you like to paint your claws? Oh, they're so cute.
Because they're kind of terrifying if Tori doesn't paint them. People get a bit scared because she can retract them, and they're like, "Oh no, none of that, thank you." And Tori's like, "Okay, what if they were pink? You know?"
It can give off the wrong impression if they're just kind of like there and just threaten. Yeah, absolutely. I can see it.
Exactly.
Yeah, but if you died to being clawed by a tiger that had cute Ita nails, then wouldn't that be like more comforting to you? You'd be like,
Yeah.
oh, I got
You
to
know-
die in
She'll
style.
sing. She'll
You
give
know what it
you a
would
nice
be?
lullaby.
Oh, yeah.
Just be like, "I'll sing."
It would be? It would be Terradorable. That's what it would be.
So
Hashtag
adorable. Someone in chat earlier said Tori adorable. That's it. I love it.
Toridorable.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But also, Tori, you said that your 6-month anniversary is coming up. Do you have any fun events planned?
Tori's not really sure actually. She doesn't know because her birthday's coming up in the 29th of July, so she's gonna do something for that. So she might just like kind of put it
Combine?
all together. So she might just like combine the two because having two celebrations too close to each other is a lot. So Tori might just do that. Tori might just combine the two. So that's gonna be her big thing. She's gonna do a 24-hour stream. So
Wow!
no sleep for Tori.
Oh, wow, that is exciting. 24 hours is very, very ambitious, and I
Yep.
would love to tune into it. So you said July 29th is your birthday, right? Everybody put that in your calendars right now. July 29th, Tori's birthday, which may or may not be the same day as her 24-hour celebration stream for 6 months and her birthday. And we can expect the whole thing to be a treat, literally and figuratively.
You guys
Absolutely.
can
It
order
will.
her pizza.
Oh,
It could be one of those things. Chat can order Tori's pizza. Wait, no, because you're gonna get cucumber pizza. No, take that away. Take
You
that
know what?
away.
You know what? You know what, Tori?
Minute.
Tori, just for you, I'll put sardines on there. Cats like sardines.
Does Tori like?
Sardines and cucumber? Okay. Tori will accept it. Go.
No, no. No. This is gonna make me cry. I don't want Tori to suffer.
We
No.
should, we shouldn't bring up pineapple, should we?
What was that?
Pineapple
What was
is
that,
okay.
Tyler?
As long
We
as you
shouldn't
can
bring
enjoy it.
pineapple into it, should we?
Tori will have the pineapple on the side.
Okay,
You heard it
Everyone
here,
can
folks.
enjoy their own food. As long as there's no
Pineapple
cucumbers,
cake.
cucumbers are banned in Tori's kitchen.
Absolutely. Tori, do you have anything else you would like to plug? Where can people find you outside of Twitch?
Tori, you can see Tori's information on the side over there and over there. But realistically, you should continue watching every cow. There's a chicken. There's an axolotl. There's Iron. There's a lot of other VTubers today. And thank you everyone for coming watching Tori, and thank you to Tyler and Phoebe and Kat and all the other producers for letting Tori come and share her terrible cookies with you all.
They were
beautiful.
amazing. But thank you
It
so
was a
much.
joy to speak with you. Thank you so much for sharing your wonderful cookies with every gal. And you have a wonderful gal day.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, thank